Hey everyone, welcome to Over the Bars, and today we're going to be going on a bike ride. We're training up for a 30 miler. It's called Rudolph's Revenge, North Dallas, and yeah, I'm just training up for that. We got washed out recently, so I can't go on the normal dirt trails that I would like to train on. So right now we're at this place called Josie Ranch. We're going to try and do 10 miles today. I just got off work, and we're going to try and do 10 miles to really get some ass time on the seat. And we're going to talk about how to train. We're going to talk about how to train for a race. We're going to talk about how to train for an event. Whatever questions you guys have, please leave them in the comments. I'd also like to say that I'm not a great editor, by no means. So, yeah. If my editing isn't that great, I'm sorry in advance. But yeah, so come along and let's have a conversation. I'm very new to this. I'm very new to YouTube. I'm very new to the whole biking culture type of style. I'm not very good at communicating on YouTube, so please forgive me. I'm not really good in front of a camera. The main thing is, though, is that I want to share my experience, and that's why I'm on here. I want to share my experience with you guys. I want to share my experience with other people that like mountain biking. You guys like my birth control glasses? So right now I'm just kind of rocking a giant Fathom 2 hardtail. I don't really see the point in a dual suspension here in Texas. We don't have the craziness that you'll see in Whistler. We don't have any hills or mountains here in Dallas. So having a dual suspension is pretty pointless, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of guys that love dual suspension. And maybe I'm just too broke to afford one. But in reality, you don't need a dual suspension to be good. So, yeah, I'm rocking a giant Fathom 2 Specialized helmet. I wear some gloves too. I have prescription lenses that I use when I ride. These do not fog up too bad. They do fog, but they don't fog too terribly. So that's kind of a hassle. So let's go ahead and get onward with the show, shall we? Weird angle. That's what happens when you don't have a GoPro. You gotta be creative. I probably biked maybe 5 miles. My goal is 10 today, but we'll see if I can get there. But I think now's a better time than any to really talk about, while I'm sitting down taking this quick little break, what's important when it comes to your race that's coming up, or if you want to participate in a race. One of the number one things that I've noticed this whole journey has been nutrition. Eating healthy, eating right. And look, this whole time I've been drinking alcohol, okay? I have not stopped, but I've eaten well. I've eaten really well. I know alcohol is not that great for you when it comes to gains, but you know, it's all about nutrition. It's all about what you eat. It's all about staying hydrated. It's all about feeling good. And you want to hydrate when you're out here biking. You want to constantly sweat. I think that's very important. Watching your macros, watching your caloric intake, just making sure everything that you're doing is up to standard. And you know, you want to be the best version of yourself when you go out there and race. Well, I just broke my tripod. So great first day of filming. Okay, so now that I'm all packed up, we're getting ready to pack up. I think we can go on to the second thing of what's important when it comes to getting prepared for a race. And your second most important thing, I think personally, is just having ass time on your bike. Just get as much time on your bike before the race as possible. Should you take a break? Yes. But for me, I started way too late in this whole training thing, so I'm out here biking every day. I'm trying to do 10 miles a day because the race is 30 miles. I know I can do 30 miles. 30 miles on the race takes about 2 hours. I try to do at least 2 hours a day. So I did 2 hours today. The sun sets at 5:20. I started at 5:30. So, correction, I started at 3:30, my bad. So yeah, just getting time on the bike. Like, as much time as you can possibly do. When you get home from work, immediately go biking. Don't stop, don't quit. You know, just keep trying your best and just keep doing your best. You know, there's going to be a lot of people that you're going to see out on these races, and they've been training, they've been biking for 20 years. You know, there's these guys, you know, they're all geared up and, you know, they're all sponsored out and they got all these fancy full suspension, you know, $8,000 bikes. And, you know, it can be intimidating, but it's all about what you can do. And I think that's most important when it comes to preparing for a race. And a third thing that I think is most important for mountain bike racing is knowing your limitations. If your bike isn't up to spec, isn't up to par, probably shouldn't go on a mountain bike race. If you're not physically fit, I wouldn't do it either. If you're timid on a bike, don't try it. If you've never done more than maybe 5 miles on a bike ride, you probably shouldn't attempt it. Get comfortable on jumps, ramps, berms, switchbacks, everything like that. Definitely going to need to be more proficient. You know, you don't need a years of experience to take part in a race, but what you want to do is make sure that you're physically fit and you're mentally ready for that, because it is also a mental game. And you're going to be competing against others who have way more experience than you. Know your limitations. You know, what are your limitations? Are you out of shape? Are you really old? Are you really young? You know, knowing those limitations is very important and is very vital to just competing, just completing. Just completing. Don't be a DNF, you know, unless there's a medical emergency, obviously. Don't be a do not finish, just do the damn race. So those three things: ass time, nutrition, and knowing your limitations. Other than that, I really appreciate you guys watching Over the Bars today. This is my first video. Leave a thumbs up if you want to see more content. My next video that I want to do is explaining why mountain biking has become so expensive over the years. So if you guys like what you see, again, please hit that like button, and I'll make another video. And yeah, I'm really excited about this YouTube channel. I'm not here to do it for the views. You know, I'm here to do it as a experiment, and I'm here to do it as an experiment. I just want to see where this thing goes, and I just want to show people the love of the sport, mountain biking. It's so much more fun, and I just want to share that fun experience with you. So anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.